All right, welcome back to another edition of the Warheads. I wanted to do a reaction to a video. It's from 2020, I think. But you guys give me your opinion on this video. Check it out.
Oh, that's him. Oh.
What the hell? Where's he dragging him to?
Wait, I'm gonna play it one more time.
Yeah, no, that was weird. Wow. Out of nowhere. Carrying that man like a bag of luggage.
Like a suitcase. That was mad grimy, man.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
And so I figure it's two ways to look at this. Either this guy is super predatory or the guy he hit did something real foul and he deserved it. What y'all got?
I think you hit it on the head with the first one, with your first option. I think that looked like some super predatory type shit. Like he was just searching out somebody, you know what I mean? Because he kind of snuck this dude. This didn't seem like no retaliation for whatever may have come from this other dude. But yeah, no, this just looked like just some random dude who's just la-di-da-di-da, and then all of a sudden lights out. You know, that's one thing to get knocked out. But then this motherfucker carries him away. You know what I mean? It looked like in some in the wild type shit.
It
you
does.
know what I mean?
It really does.
Yeah, like a lion just carrying an elk off. You know what I mean? That's what it looked like.
You can tell this brother has clearly spent some time in the penal system.
That shit was wild.
Kind of looked personal to me. You know, like he just found him on the street where he was looking for it. Somebody did something to his daughter or did something to somebody's family or to him or whatever, owed him some money or whatever, and he dragged that nigga to the house to strip him, to break him. I don't know. It kind of looked personal to me. So why you have to hit him and then drag him up from the ground onto the grass, and then you kept dragging him like he was dragging him into a house or something? Like, why didn't you drag him and just leave him? Like, what else do you got to do to him? Who is this person? What did he do to you? What did he do to somebody in your family?
There's a lot of questions. My question is the guys who are recording it, were they tipped off? Because to me, that's very peculiar too. Like, is this something that the dude set up? Like, watch when this fool come up the block, what happened to him? You know what I'm saying? All these things are questions, but the fact that he drug him somewhere, you know, you see videos like this, you often wonder what the aftermath was. You know, that this dude rear up and go get his vengeance on the dude who did this. Did he die? Did he get raped? You know, it's so many questions.
Jack?
Say that again, cuz.
Get Jack? Did he take money from him? You know what happened after? What I'm trying to figure out. Seems like it was.
He could have been just doing it so it didn't raise any like just some dude messing up on the floor. He probably still wanted to be around in the area.
I mean, but
that's some hitman shit, man. Just fucking wrap him up and take him like a little suitcase and run around the fucking house.
I mean, if that's the case, then why even sock him in public if you wanted to like be in private?
No, he did exactly.
He made it
private. What you saying? Right? This is a lover's spat. Go on a ride.
Yeah, no, you gonna bring your ass home, nigga. I told you come home.
I told you
Now.
come home.
Bow. Now we leaving.
Yeah.
Attraction stuff going on, probably. You know, you never know.
I wonder, it's so many questions. It's like, is this dude known for doing this in this particular hood? Like, have others been victimized by this guy by doing this exact same thing? And that's why the guys had the camera out, like, oh, here he go again.
Here go Debo.
It's so many questions,
No, this dude
not
just
enough
got
answers.
He just got a closet full of motherfuckers. He just got drugged into there, in there like a bunch of bags of luggage. Just
piling up on us.
I don't know. What about you? If it was me, he would have to kill me because ain't nobody doing something like this to me and letting me live. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, if he connects one time with you like this and it happens to you, you ain't got no choice but to go with him.
No,
Once
I'm
he
not
starts
saying
carrying-
that. I'm saying like if I wake up, if I come to.
I don't think that dude's coming too, man. That man drug him around the block.
You think he got the permanent night knockout?
Dude, yeah. Hey, the way he hit that cement.
Yeah, he wasn't putting up no fight, so he must have been smooth, cold, knocked out. Like he got drugged. Like he was
He just
kicking
knocked
fights,
his equilibrium. Just
no hands, kicking no feet. He just went willingly. So that nigga was gone. Yeah, that Negro was gone.
yeah. If you watch the video, man, dude got some height when he got thrown. Like dude got some, and he landed on his face.
Play that video again. Let's see.
Like watching the first, it's in the first couple seconds when it happens. He gets some height.
I hate to be laughing at this, dude, because that just looks so fucking. Dude,
He just carries it. Like he just grabbed him by the belt.
Able to carry another man like that, bro.
I know, man. Right?
You're not supposed to carry another man like that.
Right,
but weight on or something.
Did you guys catch it at the beginning? He flinched at the guy, and the guy. I mean, he jumped at the guy, and the guy flinched. It was real brief.
Yeah, no, I saw him be like he is almost like he at the last second he was aware that the punch was coming, so he was trying to brace himself almost a little bit at the very last second.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if the guy knew that it was coming.
No, I mean, people could feel.
Probably owed him money, and he's like, "Oh shit, here goes Debo."
No, you can feel the energy of when a punch is coming at you, or when something is coming close towards you. So I think that it was more of that thing happening. But he was, like I said, it was already too late once he realized like what was happening, because nobody's expecting that. You know what I mean? Like nobody, like it may be the worst if somebody happens to be that close or something like that. Like they was reaching for a phone and their hand just glanced past and you just but you ain't expecting to be protecting yourself from a punch.
Right. And you don't know, man. Hey, this could have been a random act of just playing knockout, and like this shit do happen.
I'd hate to think of that, man. I want that dude to be guilty of something.
Yeah, yeah. You kind of want to make it that way. Yeah, but like looking at how he walks, like he was literally just crossing the street. There was kind of no interaction, and it just came abruptly, and it didn't end well for him.
Maybe you know what I mean. Like in a perfect world, the taller guy is knocking out some pedophile or something. Maybe you know what I mean. Maybe he's the vigilante of the neighborhood. You know what I mean. And so
I would say in a perfect world there would be no pedophiles.
No, I was just gonna say.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I'm guessing you're right about that. But I'm just saying, like, if there still had to be, then maybe there's some unknown mass vigilante like this guy who just is walking around and taking care of the situation for people, if you will. You know what I mean?
He's like, this is the new Kick-Ass.
See, the only thing about that is a vigilante would have left him on the ground leaking. He wouldn't have carried him off to some undisclosed location to do God
he running
knows
in
what
pockets
to
or
him.
whatever he could. Yeah,
His orifices.
No, hey,
That's overkill.
It's a pretty lethal vigilantes out here, you know. Like Punisher is one, the Punisher, you know what I mean? So maybe this dude is Punisher 2.0 or something. Who knows?
Too funny. No, Punisher would have did much worse.
especially the John Barathon version.
No, the Ray Winstone version.
Oh yeah, no, that was pretty hardcore too. Yeah.
What you say, cuz?
No, I just said the Punisher seemed to have a little bit of mercy. He was just trying to get revenge on folks.
No, we talking about comic book Punisher, not that stuff you saw on Netflix.
I didn't watch him on Netflix, by the way.
Oh, you didn't? Oh well.
No.
Comic book Punisher would have did like 1,000 times worse to a pedophile. That's all I'll say.
Oh yeah, he would have. He definitely would have. You talking like?
It well be somebody, like I said in the beginning, it could very well be that he was in the neighborhood and he got caught up through somebody's daughter, somebody's son, a woman. He was being looked for. He got found. And they was all dressed up in black, and he came from the side and cold clocked him, drug him in the back, and gave him some more therapy. That's the only thing I can think of, because I can't think of any other reason why somebody would sock a man and drag him and pull him up on the brick to the grass. If
you're doing that shit, if you're doing that shit to a pedo, though, you're gonna leave him out there for everybody to see. Leave it as an example. You ain't finna drag him to the back. Unless you finna give him a taste of his own medicine, but that's some crazy shit, and that's what I'm. That shit's fucked up.
Here is something you can't understand. How I could just sock a man.
Oh, that's brutal, man. I know we've been. Yeah, no, I know we've been joking about it a little bit or making light of it, but the realest thing is that we don't know the story behind it, and if this is just some case of some dude just walking around doing this to just some random people, that would be like the worst thing. Anybody who's on it like that, I hope, you know what I mean, like they suffer like whatever's coming to them, because this is just if it's just a matter of just coming after just randoms like this, then it just turned into something else.
Yeah, and the way the world is, that's what I'm leaning towards. All I'm gonna say is guard your 6, guard your 12, you know, don't be out here being a predator on either side. And all this is just speculation as it is. This isn't like, we don't, like Roscoe said, we don't know what happened, what preceded this. Something preceded it, because who just has a camera rolling on 2 people walking up the street expecting something like this to happen? There was a conversation, there was some dialogue that suggested that something like this was going to happen for whatever reason. So that's what I'm gonna leave it at. Y'all got anything to say before we get up out of here?
No.
Watch your.
Stay safe. Keep your head on the swivel.
I was just saying, that sounded a little threatening. Like, watch your back.
Yeah, no, keep your head on the swivel.
But it's
man.
real though. Yeah, you gotta be on it. You gotta be aware. Just be aware of your surroundings, man.
True that. True that. So follow us on You Made Roscoe. Check out my boy's page. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I can't even make a finger because my finger got cut. I mean a W because my finger got cut. Warheads out.